Hey there, everybody! Welcome to Fresh Out the Box Plays Fantasy Avatar Legends from Magpie Games. I'm in the wrong thing here, and boom, there it is. Now everything looks right. I'm the board game guru, game master extraordinaire, Jahananan.
It's me, Casualty CDG, co-host of Fresh Out the Box, and also Fresh Out the Podcast. That's our podcast where we talk about stuff like people do on a podcast. Check out Fresh Out the Podcast, available now where all podcasts are available. But tonight, I'll be reprising my role as Duckweed, a swamp-bending waterbender.
We didn't talk about the order beforehand. Go ahead, Mei-Ling.
I'll go last.
Hi everyone, I'm Mei-Ling. I will be reprising my role as Ulami Sho. Sorry, I had a brief brain fart there. The firebending engineer who is anxious for this war to end.
Oh, audio.
Kevin, you're quiet. You're muted. You're like the Little Mermaid.
Oh, he lost his voice. Yeah, see, it's not lighting up green because you lost your voice. Ursula took it from you.
Yep. Can't sing songs.
I hate when that happens.
I'll go while Kevin is figuring this out.
I got it. I'm back.
There you go.
I'm back as Letty. I'm back as Letty who was finding his voice. He's learning to speak up for himself.
Hell
Nice.
yeah.
He's an airbender.
But
I'm Kevin.
Don't tell anybody.
Yeah, all right. Michael Kapow. Go for it.
Okay. As always, I am Michael Pow, aka Mr. Kapow. That's MRKAPAO, and I'm taking on the role of Edgar Quinn. Oh, and I also got something super awesome to announce. Actually, a couple things. One of them is I have a new video series that's going to be dropping late June, early July-ish. And also, in I believe a couple of weeks, I am going to be taking part of a D&D charity game. So check out my socials to keep me in the loop for that. Yeah.
Yay.
Hell yeah. No, I'm excited for that. Yeah, hey everybody, welcome back. It's been a minute since we played some Avatar. We got the gang together. Unfortunately, Naya will not be able to join us tonight, but, you know, we hope that she will be here for the last game. So, yeah.
Kevin needs to go. Kevin still needs to go.
No, Kevin went.
I went. It was just like super unprofessional, especially as an actor and cosplayer who you can see in the party on YouTube.
Yeah, it could have.
We got an award.
Way.
We won Best Ensemble at LA Web Fest.
Congratulations!
Thank you.
Congratulations!
Congratulations.
Yeah, no,
You
I
deserve
went.
it. You're a dope person, and you do awesome things, and you deserve it.
Thanks, man.
So handsome.
No problem, bro.
Look at that handsome guy.
Oh, I just realized my light's not on. I usually have a light. Like, I'm not put together at all.
That's fine.
When I grow up, I want to be Kevin.
Same.
Me too.
I'm not grown up.
Me neither.
That's why we want to be you.
I'm gonna find my light. You guys, yeah.
Yeah,
Real
all
light.
good.
You guys, do your thing.
Stop gushing over Kevin. Get your shit together.
All right. So, yeah, thanks everyone for coming back. This is Avatar Legends from Magpie Games. Last time in the game, you guys, you arrived at your destination, at your supposed safe haven of the city that Mr. Kapow's character, Beggar Quinn. Uh-oh. Can you guys hear me still?
Everything's fine now. Oh, damn.
Jahan, did you get killed by the storms in Houston, or are you back?
I'm back.
Oh,
There you go.
where you guys are.
There was a
I think the
tornado.
storm. Yeah.
There's a tornado yesterday, and it
Oh, wow.
took out all the power to... Here we go. They can see you guys again. Yeah, no, Discord just restarted. I don't know why. It just did it on its own.
Are we not live
Okay.
anymore?
No, we are still live.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Good.
There's this weird game box on my screen now, but that's okay. It's a rocket ship. Everybody enjoy. But yeah, so sorry. Yeah, you guys arrived at the city that was supposed to be a safe haven for you, but you found it under occupation by the Fire Nation. The city of Yu Dao is overrun with refugees. They are all sequestered in essentially a ghetto made up of a mostly rundown section of town. That is where you have been staying. During your stay there, you found, you did some recon, you found out where and how the Fire Nation receives messages from home base, and you decided to destroy their Falcon Tower and try to steal a letter. In doing so, you realized that you needed a code breaker to read the message. What you can understand of this letter is pretty ominous, something about a weapon to end the war, in the bad way. Fortunately, you know a code breaker. He did some forging work for you guys. But when you go to try to get his help, you find that he has been arrested by the Fire Nation. Probably for being a forger. So, that is where we left off. You guys were deciding what to do. I believe you decided that you were going to go after the code breaker, but hey, what do I know?
I think so.
We did. Yeah.
And I think we also kind of had a session of total disclosure, right, where we now all know each other's secrets, or at least some of them, I think, right?
Yeah. Secrets were brought to light.
Yes. And Kevin absolutely wrecked me with the, before you go, let me know where we'll build our temple. And I was like, oh my god. Which was great. But yeah, we should absolutely rescue this codebreaker guy, because he's kind of our one shot at discovering where this weapon is. So we can fix it.
Do the thing.
Oh, do we still have the earthbending children?
They're around. They're not directly working for you or anything, but they are. I mean, they're still in the refugee camp.
Yeah, we never really had the tunnel tykes.
Tunnel techs, yeah.
Like, yeah.
We just got to figure out the proper motivation for them. It's about directing their energy in a positive way.
Yes.
Andy.
I don't like those kids. They smell like pee.
Well, you don't smell much better yourself, so I wouldn't judge.
I can't tell if he's frozen or if he's that.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, everyone's been booned by
Thank you.
vampire bites. So,
Oh,
Hey,
thank you,
vampire.
Vamp.
thank you, Vamp.
Perfect. Well, okay. So, unfortunately, Sousa, who would probably be our main operative of like going in and getting him, is out of commission.
Do we know, out of character, do we know where Codebreaker's been taken to?
Not necessarily, but I mean, there is. It's not necessarily secret where they keep their prisoners. There is a jail. He might be there.
I was wondering if I could use assess a situation to assess our situation to figure out what would be the best course of action to
You certainly can, young man.
We don't do that enough. Good call.
Right.
Exactly.
I keep forgetting that it's a thing.
Hit. I got a hit. I got a 7.
A hit to assess situation. Alrighty. So, yeah, you get to ask a question. What here can I use to blank? Who or what is the biggest threat? What should I be on the lookout for? What's the best way out, in, or through? And what's in the greatest danger?
Let's go with what's the best way into the area where we could rescue our Codebreaker.
The prison.
Best way how to get there
Well,
without being prisoners ourselves.
that is an option. Being prisoners yourself, hijacking guard uniforms. You need to get access either from somebody who has access, or you need someone on the inside, or you would need to find a secret way in. So, with your assess the situation roll, your best choices would be to either talk to somebody that works there, extort somebody that works there, or find somebody that's escaped from there before.
I actually have the best best move to actually do that. My playbook ability of around here somewhere. So I could roll a harmony, and on a hit, I could go looking for help from an old friend that perhaps could help us. I love this ability.
Absolutely.
Such a good story hook ability too.
Mm-hmm.
And I got a full hit.
Yay!
Yeah, so so we are not going to be caught up in their problems, and I don't owe them a favor.
Correct. Yes, you can indeed do that. Sorry, I'm also like editing something that's being stupid right now. Yeah. So you do know somebody. Since you got a full hit, I'll let you kind of choose. Do you want it to be a guard or a prisoner?
Let's go with. Okay, first, I'm guessing is the prison still being operated by Earth Kingdom forces, or
No.
has it all been taken over by Fire Nation?
Fire Nation. Yeah.
It's all been taken by Fire Nation.
Although it used to be run by Earth Nation, so if you want to know an Earth
Yeah.
Nation soldier that used to work there, that does work.
You know what? Let's go with that. Let's go with that. Former Earth Kingdom person that used to work there. Maybe they know a secret way in or something.
Pop.
Disgruntled employee who got fired
Yeah,
when the Earth
yeah.
Nation took over.
They took our jobs!
They took her jobs. Yep.
Cheers.
Honestly, it did happen.
It did happen. Yeah, sure. So, I'll give him a fairly simple name here. I'll say Ogden. Is that a simple name? I don't know. His name's Ogden. Ogden, the former Earth Kingdom jailer. Absolutely. That he hangs out in. He used to hang out at an old dive bar on the poorer side of town. That's where to find him. You're not sure if he would still be there, but you can at least ask around.
Okay. Out of character before we going further, I just want to say, Kevin, I appreciate you for drinking VLT iced tea.
That's so good. It's so good.
That's. I grew up with that. That's basically Chinese iced tea. That's Chinese Arizona iced tea.
Hell yeah. Dude.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I see that. Yeah.
But anyway, Edgar Quinn looks over to the group and goes, "All right, so looks like we got a figure a way to get our friend out of the prison. At that Fire Nation has taken over operations there. I might know someone who's disgruntled enough to possibly help us."
Oh, thank God. I thought you said one of us was going to be bait or something. Ugh.
Well, the night's not over.
Oh.
Let's go! And Barry Quinn just kind of, does that whole Alanzi, thing.
Yeah.
Excellent. Yeah, you guys will head to the poor side of town. He will be in a bar called the Pebbles Trouble. I don't know.
Pebbles what?
Trouble.
The Pebbles Trouble.
Yeah.
I like that.
Pebbles Trouble. I feel like it's not bad for off the top. Yeah, the bar, it's a shitty, very small little shack. It has that little awning, a sign hanging, just a tattered scroll hanging from the chime with a curtain leading inside. Not a very big building. You can see a couple people, you can hear them talking inside. It doesn't seem like a joyous kind of place.
Does that thing walking in where he kind of yeah, I'm an adult. trying to get into the bar.
Does Burger Quinn see Ogden?
Sitting at the bar is a grumpy, old, gray-haired man with a thick walrusy mustache and a big old belly. Sitting there in some cracked and worn leathers, drinking his sake and talking to people about, the problem with the world today.
Edgar Quinn buys a cup of sake and kind of moves on over to his friend and kind of puts his arm around them and places a drink in front of them. "Yeah, my friend, how are ya?"
"Oh, look at this guy. I haven't seen you in forever. Oh man, a beggar's buying me drinks. I must really have hit the low point in my life."
Burn.
Well, you know what? Sometimes fortune often goes up and down. Just see yourself, you're on a downward trend right now, but soon enough, I'm sure you'll see yourself back on the upward trend.
Ha ha ha! Good one. And he'll drink your drink, and he does not seem convinced that anything good's ever going to happen to him again.
Let me introduce you to some of my looks over at the group disciples, some of my friends and disciples.
Did we all make it inside this?
If you want
Because three of us are children.
I don't.
They're not carding.
Yeah.
Okay. I don't know.
It's not a thing.
I was gonna say
Also,
you never know.
like,
You might.
refugee town. It's like, as long as you can pay, who cares?
Yeah, kids got
Okay.
problems nowadays. I feel like Gary, you get some Duckweed definitely gets some looks, but this isn't a very nice place, so no one's gonna kick him out.
I mean,
They
you
probably
never
won't
know.
serve him, but
The kids could be always
Oh,
could be
okay.
here looking for their parents, to bring them home.
yeah,
Get dad from the bar.
Oh.
yeah. This is the past. These are the days where you used to be able to buy grandma cigarettes at the gas station. You know,
Yep.
Okay. Yeah, I didn't know.
that's all.
I mean, I know things are.
I love that the Avatar world has cigarettes in gas stations.
Hell yeah, dude.
That's the Korra era, though. We're not there yet.
But he's still pretending he's a big bad adult now.
I assume that we're
That's fair.
not like right next to Bigger Kun while he's having this conversation. We are maybe like acting casual at like a table a little ways away, but this
Okay.
group acting casual is awkward AF.
Awkward.
Yeah. I'm
Okay.
thinking back
I
to
will-
the first time that we were like in that pirate tavern, and Letty was like, "Oh, I need to be like poised and show that I'm well behaved," but times have changed and he's grown as a person, so he's doing like I need to show that I'm not well behaved and I'm a badass. Yeah, I'm rough and
Roll up
tumble.
your
He's doing-
sleeves. Roll up your sleeves and everything.
Yeah.
And then I'm just imagining like a cockroach shows up and you're like, ah! Or something like that.
Yeah.
Okay, then I retract the whole my friend's a disciple statement. Then
It's all good. The hell can I do for you today, Quinn?
oh, you know me, out and about, making friends, checking up on old friends. Speaking of which, a few friends in lockup. Now that Iron Nation has kind of taken over.
They took my job. Yeah, they kicked me out. Now I'm an unemployed old man, just waiting around to die.
God.
All right, a little dramatic, but
He's
fair
drinking.
enough. But speaking of which, we just wanted to check on a couple of friends, some old drinking buddies, locked up in the pokey. Maybe you might know a way for certain persons to make that possible. And Barry Quinn kind of looks away, and with his free hand, kind of reaches into his tunic and pulls out a small bag of coins and kind of slides it over.
How much you talking here?
Whatever's the equivalent of $100.
Okay, he'll slide it over. He'll look at it and he'll like take it. Visiting hours are 7 to 9.
Well, say a person does not want to put their name down on a logbook. It wouldn't look proper.
Let's use a fake name. I don't know what you're asking here, Quinn. You never speak plainly enough. Damn it! This guy's like he's missing what he's not picking up what you're putting down.
This is great.
I'm talking about more like maybe there's a side tunnel that not often used, or maybe a way to get through the kitchens, or maybe.
Well, yeah, there's the service entrance. I mean, every place has a service entrance. Why would you want to use the service entrance?
Well, say let's just say
He doesn't get it.
let's just say we want to bring in maybe some contraband. Like a friend has a birthday coming up, and their friend Beggar Quinn wants to bring them maybe a little special birthday cake.
You don't need to use the service entrance. And he's gonna pull out a balloon and just drop it on the table. No context.
Oh, yes, we're getting cake? No one said we were getting cake.
Beggar Quinn kind of looks surprised at said balloon making a thunk sound hitting the table.
Who the hell is that? Hey, look at the little kid. Damn little kid doesn't have a shirt on. You can't be in here.
Why not?
Oh, you know the friend I was talking about? It's their kid, and it's our friend's birthday, and
You must have a lot of money to be so fat.
What'd you say, you little punk? I remember
I'm
back.
like holding duckweed back, like.
We want to surprise our friend with having a little party with their kids, and kind of motions towards duckweed, Letty.
Go ahead.
And,
Go ahead and make a plead roll.
Need roll? Okay. Oh, there it is. Fingers crossed. Wait, that's not a roll.
Yeah.
Oh,
No,
that roll-
you also rolled. Yeah, you also rolled.
Okay.
Yeah, you got an 8. Okay. On a 7 to 9, they need something more evidence that this is the right course, guidance to make it right choices, or resources to aid them before they act. Okay. So, you're trying to get in. You don't want anyone to see you.
Yeah.
Are they going too? You'll look at your friends.
Yeah. Our friend's kids. It's gonna be a little reunion.
I'm sure. Well, it's not going to be easy. You're going to have to get some things.
All right. So, what are you talking about?
Well, depends on how you want to go in. You can go in as staff. You can go in as guards. Or you can try to sneak in through the sewers. Those are your 3 choices. Each one will come with a different set of harrowing tasks that you must complete.
Well, I don't mind the sewers at all.
We're not
think
going to pass for staff.
Yeah, it'd be more opportune for staff, maybe.
What?
Stat.
What?
They start very young in the Fire Nation.
Yeah, they have kids working in the kitchens. It's fine.
Letty's like, oh god, they do? Oh, I've seen it. They do.
Everything makes sense now.
Yeah.
What was your position before the mean old Fire Nation took your job?
I was guard. I used to walk the cells, rattle the cages, keep people in their place. I bet without me there, things have gone amok.
Oh, I'm sure they have. Ooh, I can't talk to this person.
What do you think the first mistake they made is? Like the one thing that everyone overlooks, but only an expert like you remembers?
Where they went wrong, they probably decided to disrespect the prisoners. There has to be a mutual respect. Because without that, they'll kill you first chance they get.
I don't know if I can rub that in the new guards' faces, but I'll try.
Well, say we want to blend in as staff. What would be the best way for us to blend in as part of the staff?
Well, they use a company for their food. It's called Cisco. They have a building over by the wharf.
Is this in San
I believe that.
Francisco?
Yeah, that passes.
No.
Did we just slide right into modern age? What happened?
I decided to
Cisco
use...
could be an Earth Kingdom name.
Yeah, it's the Earth Kingdom name.
Let's go. Yep.
Yeah, they're those bastards have been replacing farm to market with prepackaged bullshit. Taking the heart right out of small businesses.
Oh.
Cisco, the Platinum Prince.
Fire Lord Cisco. Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Okay. Well, I thank you for your help, and enjoy your drinks here. And Baron Quinn orders another drink for his friend. Next one's on me too.
I'll make sure to pour one out for your corpse.
You have
Oh.
the best friends, Miguel. The best friends.
Aren't they?
Absolutely.
Aren't they?
We paid 100 whatever for that information.
100
It's
flubos.
good information. Now we know we have to go to the wharf, rob a bunch of costumes from Cisco, and then show up to the Fire Nation prison with the right uniforms, and they're sure to let us in. And we also know that we need to respect the respect the prisoners, otherwise they'll kill us.
Hey, Quinn, before you go, just wanted to give you this last parting gift. He's going to hand you something.
Quinn looks at what he's handed.
It's a used handkerchief. No, I'm just kidding. There's a key in your hand.
Oh, okay.
I hope they haven't had time to change the locks yet.
Quinn kind of gives his friend a wink. Always looking out for me. This is why I like you. This is why I always liked you, Augie.
I like you because you buy me drinks. And no other reason.
You know what?
It's always good to surround yourself with honest people.
Let's share a toast after this whole hoopla dies down. I mean, this whole, thing with the Fire Nation can't last more than, what, another month, 2 months tops?
I guess. I figured they were going to burn the Earth Kingdom to the ground, but if you think... Oh, son of a bitch.
Intermission.
I do not know why that... this freaking Discord keeps restarting on me.
No problem, dude. We did a little.
Maybe you should
We did a whole
thing.
intermission. It was an intermission drum break.
I don't know. It's weird.
Yeah.
I just installed the new antivirus software, and that could have
Mei-Ling was
something to do
playing
with it.
bass.
What?
Mei-Ling was playing bass during our breakdown, during our intermission breakdown.
Bow, 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 bow.
So, you goobers head on down to the wharf, or are you making a pit stop before you do this task?
I'm good with heading out to the wharf.
Especially if it's nearby.
Yeah.
Like, might as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Anyone
not,
else
it's not too far.
have anything that they need to do?
Nope. I'm already ready for my next bit. I've already got a bit.
I had a question.
Yeah?
So, last game I leveled up, and one of the things that I can do with my leveling up is unlocking my moment of balance.
Yeah.
Oh,
And for me, it's I can tell the GM how I solve an intractable problem or calm a terrible conflict
Yeah.
by relating to dangerous people on a human level. This is feeling very apropos of like what we're about to do.
Mm-hmm.
So like how would that work? How would
So, let me actually read it. But, yeah, unlocking your moment of balance. When you take this advancement, you gain the ability to use your moment of balance. Every playbook has its own moment of balance, so yours is special. A description of the way that playbook reaches a state of powerful true balance, combining its principles into a greater whole. You can only use this moment of balance when you have unlocked it. If your balance is off your center, you can't use your moment of balance, even if you have it. After you've used it, you can still take this advancement a second time to unlock it again.
Okay, so it looks like I am not balanced.
Which is fine. You can reach balance during gameplay.
Okay. And then I can use it.
And then you can use it, yeah.
Okay. Just wondering.
I mean, if you ever really want to reach balance, we could always have a RP moment, and
That's true.
That's one of my abilities to actually shift you one space.
You can help each other with that.
Yeah, so I would need to go towards restraint for that. But I'm like, we're about to do a heist. I feel like that's the anti-restraint.
I mean, you can always restrain yourself from going too far.
Yeah, just don't murder any guards. That's restraint.
Oh, no explosions, man.
I mean, not as big explosions, moderately sized explosions.
Bro, we haven't developed the science for that yet. Like,
Yeah, it's all or
go
nothing.
big or go home. Okay, I'll think about it.
Okay.
I'll think about it. Okay, I was just wondering.
But essentially, I mean, what it is basically is you have narrative control over a scene, and you can just be like, this is what happens.
Okay.
You know, like, oh, the big bad guy in the jail cell gets free and kills people or something. I don't know, whatever.
Okay.
You get to solve problems, yeah. It's the most powerful thing you can do in the game. But yeah, so you guys head on down to the wharf. You make your way through the city. Access is not completely unrestricted. There are Fire Nation patrols. They don't want refugees running around the city, so you have to avoid them. It makes your progress a little slow, but eventually you do get to the water side, and you're able to walk underneath the docks until you get to the Cisco building. There you'll see them unloading and loading boxes onto carts and ships and all kinds of stuff. Wearing their gray uniforms that say Cisco on the pocket.
Before we get there,
Okay.
I kind of turn to them. I'm like, so how are we going to do this? Are we just going to, like, thump them over the head and, like, drag them to the side? Or... I don't know. I've never done something like this before. This is all new to me, and I'm very excited to learn.
If we're blending in with the staff, say, hey, blend in with them. Say there were some new hires. And if anybody complains, to say, you know what? There's been probably some issue with paperwork right now, with everything being so chaotic with the whole Iron Nation thing. It probably got mixed up or something, but you know what? Gotta work. We gotta work. We don't work, we don't eat.
I'm excited to see how this works.
You've got a key. Is that what I saw? I
Yes,
assume it's to the prison.
Well, apparently, Augie said that this key would help us. Hopefully, they didn't change the locks.
Yeah, and even if they did, we could show that, look, we already talked to the warden. He gave us this key. It's official.
Bro, we just gotta make sure when we say that, we don't end up telling the warden that.
No. I meant to
Oh.
the Cisco people to make them think that we actually have
Yeah.
the job.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
We shouldn't tell the warden that we have the key.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
I would like to assess the situation.
Excellent.
See if I can figure
Right.
out, like, who to talk to or not.
You got a 7. That is a hit, so you get to ask me one question from the Assess the Situation list of questions.
Okay. So, what I would like to... Okay. My screen's not big enough. I would like to know what's my best way into the Cisco group. Like, who seems like they're the person who would be in charge of getting us to the prison? You know, like putting us on the shift detail, or who would be like in charge of managing that? here?
You'll be looking around for such a person, and you'll see, like, the camera will zoom into this one guy walking around. His uniform's perfectly pressed, shirt's tucked in, sleeves are rolled all the way down. He's holding a clipboard, and he has keys jangling on his hip. And he's telling people where to go, what to do.
Okay. I turn to the gentleman that I'm with, and I'm like,
Hello, gentlemen.
I'm doing this for you all, okay? So I like kind of make sure my hair looks good. I kind of like undo the top button.
Oh no.
A little bit, and like I kind of walk over and I'm like, "Oh my goodness, hi! I was told to talk to you. I'm a new hire, and I just like I'm so overwhelmed with all of this Fire Nation stuff. I mean, this used to be like such an easy job, but now like." I don't know, they told me that I'm going to a prison to work there or something. It's so weird. It's just so weird.
He looks you up and down. Go ahead and roll trick.
Okay.
And if you fail, it's because he's maybe not into women. It'd be funny.
And then that's where Letty can come in. And
Letty, unbutton that shirt, buddy.
I'm
that's
still
just like,
only 15.
actually, my friend.
Beggar Quinn, go. Oh, full hit.
Okay.
Yeah. Thank goodness.
Oh my
Okay.
God.
He'll
We have to go
It's just-
silver fox.
he'll lift his hat up and look at you.
Zaddy Quinn.
Yeah, he's definitely. You struck a chord. So you get to pick 2 effects. They stumble, and you take +1 forward, acting against them, so you get +1 on your next roll against them. Or they act foolishly. The GM tells you what additional opportunity it gives you, and they overcommit. They are deceived for some time.
Okay. So I could be like, I was told that I was supposed to be your assistant or something weird, but like all of these names, they're just so confusing. How do you keep them straight? Oh my gosh. And I'm like
Wow.
ushering you guys in, and I'm like, I don't know. I think like there's supposed to be this name here. Oops, I spilled the ink. I'm so clumsy.
No, it's okay. Do you want him to act foolishly, overcommit, or stumble?
Overcommit.
Well, you get 2.
Oh, okay. So I want him to overcommit, like he is totally into me,
Okay.
and he wants to protect me, you
Yeah.
know, and like, and show me like how to do my job properly, right? And then I want them to act foolishly, where I could like write down the names of our people on the list,
Okay.
because I definitely have to somehow get Duckweed's actual name on there, because I feel like if he has a fake name, he won't answer to it. So,
Yeah, it's probably true.
so I could just be like, I don't know, this is such a weird name.
Don't
but,
worry
like,
about it. It's okay. We'll get you all set up. Come on inside. I'll show you the duty roster. We'll make sense of all these crazy big names.
oh my gosh, they're just
He's
so
so
long. And I'm just like, go. So I'm doing this for you.
In my mind's eye, I see Bird Quinn, Duckweed, and Letty. They're kind of doing the whole, Scooby Doo, thing.
Exactly.
Blink, blink, blink.
Little
Yeah.
tinker.
I
tinkle
walk
feet.
into a closet. I'm gonna walk into a broom closet and come right back out dressed with platinum pants and a small platinum vest with like a platinum hairnet on, so it looks like I've got shaved platinum hair.
Are we doing?
And
We're
I'm dressed
doing.
exactly like Cisco.
We're doing both the Cisco's. Okay,
Nice.
Yes, we are. Since we're here.
we're double dipping the Cisco.
Nice.
Since we're here.
I mean, it's my fault. It's my fault entirely. Yeah, so he brings you inside. The rest of you are able to sneak in because of this deception. And he'll show you the duty roster and like how he adds names to it. Be like, go on, give it a shot. This is the opportunity that him being foolish is giving you.
Oh my gosh, thank you. I will do my best. And I like quickly write down everyone's name, and I'm like, oh wow, I did it. Let me just make sure I bring it over. Thank you. Bye. Oh my god, you were so helpful. Okay, thanks. Bye.
Thank you, bye.
And I like run out there and like basically I'm like, we're on the list. Let's go.
The camera will
that was
pan.
weird.
The camera will pan to the guy in the room alone, and he'll be like, "Still got it." He's gonna go and keep yelling at people.
Yeah.
That whole thing was weird. How could you talk to that guy like that? you all talked to him all weird, and he acted weird. That was weird. Did you guys see that?
I'm not proud of it, Duckweed, but sometimes
I'm proud
people...
of it. You got to teach me. That was awesome.
You'll understand more when you get older, kid.
Yeah.
I'm taking notes.
The whole time he's dressed like Cisco, so
I love it.
just keep that in mind.
Yeah, I have a different outfit like every episode or two, you know what I mean? And if you set me up, if you teed me up for this one, and I don't have to wear a shirt, I get to wear a little platinum vest and platinum pants, you pretty much made this happen. This is on you.
Yeah, it's entirely my fault.
You know what? I'm also for some reason, I know you said platinum, all that platinum stuff, but I'm also envisioning kind of like Peter Dinklage in that SNL sketch where it's Space Pants.
Space Pants skit, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh man, that's a reference.
That is that's a deep cut, man. That's a deep cut.
Hey, that's one of my favorite.
Space Pants. Space. Yeah. So yeah, you guys have access to the Cisco building. You're on the duty roster, and you managed to get yourselves assigned to the prison detail. You see that the cart for the prison is leaving for dinner service shortly. So, is there anything you want to do before you get whisked away to the prison?
I'm thinking we would probably all get spare uniforms.
Yeah, you guys can all get uniforms, yeah.
Yeah.
Is this food free? Do we just get to eat as much of this as we want?
Ooh, no. This is for the prisoners.
Oh. Was there extra?
Probably not.
I
I'm gonna
can't
go find
imagine
some
that the
extra
Fire
food.
Nation is taking care of people they've put in prison well. I mean, were you getting a lot of food when they captured you way back when?
No, they tried to light me on fire, remember?
Yeah. So I bet the prisoners really want this food and like need it.
Yeah, there's not a lot of food. You really are right.
Yeah.
Everybody.
But if we figure out where the Fire Nation guards are keeping their food when we get there, I say go nuts.
Yeah.
And
Oh,
also
we should have asked that fat guy from the bar. I bet he knows where the food's at.
And also, I'm pretty sure if once we rescue our friend, I don't think he would mind sharing his dinner with you if we're already gonna be taking him out.
This mission just got a whole new purpose for me.
Lunch. Yeah.
I love. Yes.
Okay, if that's
Just imagine that's our detour. We get in there, we're like, this is the guard pantry. Oh no.
So the great thing earlier when you were asking about your moment of peace, I did the same thing and I upped mine, but I was just like, I'll just use it when I use it, whatever. And so now I'm getting some ideas.
yeah, you have your moment of balance too. Jeez,
Yeah, I do.
there's only two sessions
when
left.
Yeah, we gotta do it.
This
right?
one and next one, yes, sir.
I thought to use the moment of balance, you had to like fall off of your what are your
No,
two
you have
principles?
to be balanced, and then you have to have it unlocked through leveling up.
Well,
You have to use a growth point. Yeah, you got to use a growth point to unlock your moment of balance.
I can do that to unlock it, but then I thought to actually use it, you
You
had
just have to
to
be balanced.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
I'm not a big fan
All right.
of my character's moment of balance. I don't think it will not help us during the game at all.
Yeah. No, it's definitely it's a really cool thing that you can do. But yeah, they use the word balance a lot in this book, so sometimes it's hard to keep it all straight.
yeah. Oh my
Mine
god.
is
So
very
I spent.
situational.
Yeah, I won't get into it.
Yeah, mine's very, very
But now I
situational.
have to level up so that I can unlock it, so that I can do it our last game.
Man, you guys are just gonna your moto balance your way through that story. It's gonna be funny. But yeah, so here we are. You guys are loading up food into a cart that is heading to the prison. The cart or the food is like already cooked and like in little wooden bento boxes, and they're just
I was
stacked.
gonna say kind of like hospital food.
Yeah, exactly. It's just like meal service food. Yeah, it's just you guys pack it off site, move it into the prisons.
Ugh, this stuff is barely food.
Yeah, it's better.
I just took the lid off the one and looked at it. Ugh. They're gonna feed this to these people.
Oh, I mean, when it's all you get, you'll eat it.
It's not good.
We gotta find where the guards' food is.
For sure.
But yeah, you guys will load up in the cart. There'll be 2 others with you. Both of them in their mid-20s. They're a team. Oh, we got a new crew for this? Well, just, let's be quick. I don't like being there longer than we have to be. All right, guys? We're not trying to get overtime here. They don't pay it anyways.
Gotcha, boss.
It's like a truck.
Ain't that the truth?
They just get younger and younger. And older and older.
It's really the spectrum,
Yeah.
Hey, all of the able-bodied Fire Nation men are off fighting the war, so...
Like what? What?
That's fair. I guess so, yeah. Whatever you say, man. Let's go. And they'll crack the reins. What's the friggin' pack animal they use? The ostrich?
Those, like, horses? thing?
Ostrich horse, yeah. Ostrich. I don't know.
I think they
Ostrich.
literally just add the 2 words together, like platypus bear. you
Yeah,
know.
but what are those 2 words? Is it
Horse ostrich?
horse?
It might be
That
ostrich
does
horse.
not roll off the tongue, yeah.
It's called an ostrich horse.
Yeah. Like the polar bear. The polar bear
It
dog.
is. It's called an ostrich horse.
It's just called
That's
an
not
ostrich
good.
horse. Probably because they couldn't come up with a cute name for it. 'cause-
That is not good.
I'm looking at them right now. They're beautiful.
They could have said emu
Could have
horse,
called
but
it
no.
a raptorse.
A raptorse would be good. I like that.
That'd be dope.
You didn't ask me though.
Yeah. So yeah, the raptorse takes off towards the prison. You guys will wind through the town. You'll see hungry faces looking out at the food cart. They could smell it going by. Some people do, they have an eye, they're almost hungry enough to jump you. And the 2 people you're with, they look kind of nervous. But you guys will eventually make it up a slight hill. It's not very high up. But the prison is built in the rocks. It's not quite a mountain. It's just kind of a rocky hill. And the prison is actually built into the rocks. So, yeah, you guys will head that way. The Fire Nation guards will, they'll check under the cart. They'll move boxes. They're gonna look at all of you guys. They're gonna pat you guys down. Is anyone trying to sneak anything in?
The key, I guess.
Key, just the key.
Key's
I
fine.
mean-
He's not going to think much of it. They're really just looking for weapons and, drugs or stuff,
I was gonna say if need be, Barry Quinn will just smuggle in his prison wallet.
Yeah, you could always keister that key, yeah.
Oh.
I mean, he did drop a balloon.
Yeah, he did, yeah.
earlier, So.
But no lube.
Sharp inhale.
Prison's a weird place, man.
Right.
But yeah, you don't have to keister the key. You can just take it in.
People have toilet friends in prison because you can speak through the toilets. So that's the only person you can talk to is whoever's on the opposite side of the wall or down the floor. So you just have your toilet pal. It's like your pen pal on the other side of the wall, and they're your best friend because they're there all the time to talk to.
Like V for Vendetta.
Yeah.
She went insane in that place. Yeah.
Yeah.
Ah, God. All right. So,
Some
anyways,
people fall in love. It'll be like a male-female detention center, so you'll just like fall in love with whoever's on the other side of the toilet because
It's a meet
they're the
cute.
opposite. You know, it's someone to talk
it's
to.
a meet cute.
Someone-
That's funny. How'd you guys meet? The toilet.
What?
But yeah, so you guys.
I think better than shower. Better than a shower.
Well, it depends on who
I've
you
met
are.
a lot
I
of
feel.
people. I've met a lot of people in the shower, and a lot of them are not in my life anymore. They run fast when you try to meet people in the shower.
Yeah.
I'm saying, dude, you don't keep friends that way. It's a good way to make friends, though.
It's very, very true. So you guys are let into the prison. You have the cover. You have the official, everything.
It's legit.
It's legit.
Not forged. It has the stamp and everything.
It is legitimate, and the two people with you, like, the guards know them. They've seen them before. But yeah, so you'll be led into the courtyard. You'll go... So, it has large outer walls. A lot of it is metal. It's all made out of metal, because metal benders are not a thing at this point in the story. The courtyard will sort of go around. Out here you can see an area for recreation, but they'll lead you towards a side entrance that's like sequestered behind its own gate. You'll be locked in there, and then the kitchen door will open. Oh, you guys are here finally! And he'll get the food in here before we have a riot on our hands again.
You move my butt.
God damn it! Was that it? Was that what you had planned?
No, dude, that's the third time I've done Cisco lyrics.
Oh, I didn't notice the other.
It is.
two.
No, he's been sneaking them in real
Sneaking
quick.
it in. Fun fact: first album I ever bought.
Nice.
Now I
The
Mine
Wild
was,
Wild West
Blue.
soundtrack, or was it Cisco's
It was
album?
Cisco. The what is it? Year of the Dragon? Yeah, or the Platinum Dragon, or whatever it was.
Mine was
Jeez.
Blue by Eiffel 65.
It's a good one. It's a good
Mine
one.
was
God.
Savage Garden.
Oh, someone had
that's
better.
actually a good
Yeah,
pick.
someone had better taste than us way earlier.
I tried.
I think mine was K-Rock's Christmas special.
That's
amazing.
that's very you.
So wholesome.
It's very you.
But
Weird
I
Al
think
Yankovic.
I do remember it
Bad
had
Hair
a
Day.
Christmas.
Good pick.
It had a
Good
Beastie
pick.
Boys song on it.
I had a shitload of Weird Al and a shitload of Metallica, but my first one was Eiffel 65.
That's amazing.
I was a weird kid.
I wouldn't have guessed that. Yeah.
Thanks for the subscription, Jenny.
And a weird adult.
My girlfriend
Thank
just
you.
resubscribed. Hi, Jenny.
Thank you, Jenny. Whoever you are.
Aww.
But yeah, so you guys are led into the
What's
prison.
Jenny's first album.
I don't know what was the first album you ever bought,
Dude.
Jen. Let us know in the chat. And Vamp, if you're still there, let us know. But yeah, so
Do the people that we came in with, do they seem like nervous to be in the prison
Yeah.
or like? And on the way over, could I have asked them like, so how many times have you guys been on this detail? Like,
now they send us all the time. I hate it. I hate it here. Yeah, me too. I always get leered at. The woman will say.
oh, I know, it's the absolute worst, especially that foreman guy. Ugh, he's gross.
Yeah, that guy's a creep. But I mean, what do you expect from Fire Nation, right?
Yeah, Fire
I
Nation.
pop in to this conversation and go, which one's the foreman?
He's not here right now. He's probably in his office.
Is it Celine Dion?
Celine
That's a
Dion.
good choice.
I'm back.
Jenny
I would have
has
guessed
taste.
Alanis Morissette. She's right about our. She's just a year or two older than us. I'd have thought Alanis Morissette would have come out right in time for her to buy that huge. What is that album that came out in like '95?
Jagged Little Pill.
Jagged Little Pill.
She's about a year
Yep.
older than me. Yeah. Yeah, I
That's also
expect my
weird.
Discord's gonna shit at least one more time before the end of the night, so just be ready. I'll have to
Just-
reinstall or something. I don't know what's going
We'll
on.
just talk about our early CD purchases.
That's what
whenever
I'm
that
talking
happens.
about. Hell yes.
So these people are definitely Earth Nation.
It seems like they are the former Cisco employees still, from back when. Yeah. It seems like they're native to the city. Yeah.
Okay. So, when we get there, we unload the stuff. And then how are we going to split off from them? Because it's going to be really obvious when we came in as 6.
I'm glad you asked. All right, so they start loading the food onto carts, like push carts. They're like, all right, guys, we're going to have to split up here. Don't talk to the prisoners. Don't get close to the bars. You set it on the slat. And then you back away. All right? And
Gotcha, boss.
if you can't see someone in the cell, don't put your hand near that thing. They might be hiding, and they'll grab you.
Gotcha, boss.
Copy. I mean, understood.
And if they throw pee on you, it's fine because our laundry is taken care of. So,
That's one of our benefits?
yeah, don't get it in your mouth. Yeah.
So
They
get
better
the
not throw pee on the
clothing.
Platinum
Okay.
Prince.
Oh my goodness.
But yeah, so how do you guys want to divvy up the carts here? I'll kind of give you a little bit of leeway on that.
I mean, as soon as he was like, take a cart, Letty jumped into action to keep up cover. And just
I'm
Yeah.
thinking
grab the
what we
first
could
one.
do was just so we could all stay together. 2 on 2 carts, and then just one team on one side of the hallway, the other team on the opposite end of the hallway.
Yeah, you guys can take the west wing. We'll take the east wing.
Oh, do we know where our code breaker, which wing our code breaker is?
You have not figured that out yet.
Oh,
Oh,
shit.
okay.
You
we
can
know
try.
his
You can
name?
try to ascertain that information. His
wondering
name
if-
was Ford.
I was wondering
Right,
If we
right.
if there was maybe a clipboard or something of names or something that Bear Quinn could keep an eye out for during their ride, or kind of sneak it, something like that.
They do not have. They don't keep a prisoner list because they're not like. That's not how the service works. Like they just provide it to the people in cells, and they don't care about the names. You'd have
I was
to.
gonna say, what-
You'd have to get that from the prison somehow.
Okay. All right. When we go into a prison, I was wondering if we pass by a desk or something. I don't know. Beggar Quinn could trip one of his friends, and while they're causing a commotion, rifle through the desk.
Letty has an idea before we part from these guys.
Okay.
Like, oh wait, one last thing, kind of. What? You got any tips on how to respond if one of these jerks asks for a special food? Like
extra
they
pudding?
have a special diet.
No, we don't accommodate for those kinds of things. They don't.
I know. So what do we tell them?
Tell them you get what you get.
You get what you get. I like that.
Yeah, you
Great.
got to be pretty forceful with them, otherwise they'll walk all over you.
Okay.
The
So
prison.
he walks over. Then Letty walks over to Beggar Quinn and goes, "Okay, so they don't do special diet requests, so we can't pretend that Ford has one."
Because I was thinking
we could
about that
try.
too. I was like, oh, what if
Alright.
he's deathly allergic to peanuts or something like that?
They treat
Yeah.
them like animals in here, and animals are what they became.
Quinn
Why don't you tell him you want to pee on him then? If you tell him you want to pee on him, they might tell you right where he's at.
Beggar Quinn's gonna kind of whisper to Letty, "All right, I'm gonna give you a small shove. You're gonna fall forward, make a big scene, have all the guards eye on you when we pass by their desk, and I'll just maybe find a list or something. Hopefully, we find Ford's name on it.
Oh,
You can do that.
Okay.
Or we could just unleash duckweed.
Unleash the
Or we
duck.
could do that. We could do that. All right,
I mean-
duckweed.
I do think
How
that
about-
that would be in our best interest. Anyone who's a
How about-
Fire Nation prisoner is very likely to be an Earth Nation ally, right? I could just open
how
this whole
about this?
place up. Let's just break everything down and let everybody out.
I like that.
We
Let's
don't
take
use-
back this.
it's-
Let's take
this
back
is a
the city.
big-
Let's take
it's
back
a-
the food.
It's a big prison. We need to first know where our friend is. So how about this? You and Letty work together. Once we pass by a guard's desk, big commotion. While me and Unami will find a name of the list or something.
Yeah, that sounds good.
All right, so you guys spring into motion. You guys are moving your carts. You leave the kitchen. You go down a hallway. The front area is mostly guard stuff. All of it secured. There's a cell block gate that will let you into the west wing where you guys are supposed to put the food. You'll be let into a cage, and they'll lock you in it. And then there'll be a guard inside that cage, and it'll be like, all right, you guys ready?
Ready.
Ready as we'll ever be.
So
And,
in this
someone-
cage, there is a guard desk and a bunch of switches on the wall, like sort of like Frankenstein switches.
Levers.
Yeah, levers, like the fork levers that are like. Yeah.
Yeah, that's really good for audio if people don't see what you're doing. The fork levers that are like,
Yeah.
yeah, they're like
Yeah, you
obviously.
know. You know what I'm talking about. Yeah.
like a fork lever. They're like,
Yeah. Exactly. See?
Shut up.
Yeah. I'm glad we're on the same page. But yeah. So there's the desk. Are you gonna do the shove thing?
Letty
Yeah. Very cool.
nudges Duckweed and to point out, make sure that Duckweed sees the levers and gives him a quiet.
Oh my god. All right, who wants to roll trick here to do a distraction?
I think Duckweed would be our best bet when it comes to trickery.
what do those switches do? And I'm gonna walk right for them. I'll just say it out loud.
No!
Walk straight for the
No!
switches, so the guard, so that he'll come stop me.
No, don't touch him. He'll walk over to stop you. Roll trick. See how this goes. I'm gonna give you a +1 on this roll because
This isn't a trick.
because of
This
the
isn't a trick. This is
Not a-
just Duckweed.
Full hit.
full hit. There it
This
is.
is all right.
Exactly, rely on your skills and training. Then,
Do you want him
He
to?
got a full hit. I'm not gonna.
yeah, it's a full hit. It's a full hit.
Do you want him to stumble, act foolishly, or overcommit? You get to pick two.
I want him.
Stumble's not
Let's
literal.
see.
It just means that you get +1 against him later.
And the first one was act foolish.
Act foolish, yeah. So like,
I want him to act foolishly here.
okay, it'll give you.
Well, which
additional
one can I
opportunities.
flip?
No,
Yeah.
none of them, man. You gotta.
There's got to be one I can flip. There's got to be one where no one's in the cell. I want to see what it does.
Yeah, yeah. I guess. Yeah, this one's empty. You can pull this one.
Awesome.
What a nice guy.
He
Nicest prison guard ever.
got tricked. Hey, go ahead. You flip
I
the
guess
switch.
the trick is that he's not questioning why a 10-year-old is working this job.
No,
Okay.
no. I mean, there are kids working here.
Yeah, I flipped the
Dark
switch.
times. Yeah. So you flip a switch, you'll see one of the cells swing open. There, you happy? Don't pull any of the
Yes, that
rest
was
of them
awesome.
though. There's some real killers in there. All right.
Oh no.
You can tell each one's labeled, right? And we have a list that tells you who's in which cell, so we can let them out when we want to.
Whoa,
You don't
how does that
remember-
work? Can I see it?
And I sorry, I'm like trying to aid in this. I'm like, yeah, you don't remember, and I kind of like smack Duckweed's shoulder and be like, we were warned about that Ford guy.
Ford? That guy, it's nothing. He's just a forger. He's still in the new admissions cell.
Oh, then who do we get that warning about? Enid looks at Duckweed. It was something like
I don't
that.
know.
Ford.
They said there was some real killers in here, is what they said.
Yeah, I thought he had a weird name.
There's
And then he just and then Letty just walks away. It's like mission accomplished.
Meanwhile, Ulami has one of the trays, like she's about to beam the guard just in case this goes south. I'm just like,
Edgar Quinn's gonna like pluck that tray out of her hands.
they're
but
doing fine.
but essentially, he did tell you where Ford is
Yeah.
because of your chicanery.
Hey, they told you to bring you an extra one of these foods because the guards don't need it. And I'll hand him one of these awful prepackaged meals, like as if it's a gift.
Thanks. You can keep it. We have our own food. In the barracks.
Oh, man,
Just
see.
give away everything.
Yeah, he's acting foolishly.
Yeah, no, I mean, I didn't think we would get so much information out of it, but I know about new admissions. So.
It's everything that you're saying is making it very natural for him to say this, and it just works. So I'm just letting it happen.
I like it. You know, he might just be like one of those people who's like, oh, children are our future.
Yeah, you probably remind him of his brother or something. Yeah, or like a son that he always wished he had.
Oh.
Yeah. Oh. I'm gonna feel really bad that we're gonna let all of these murderers out.
We don't have to
They're
now,
gonna
though.
stab you
We
a
can just
lot.
let out new admissions, which are most likely the Earth Kingdom refugees.
True.
That's a good point.
Which would be good. But we are gonna come back and release everyone eventually, right?
I kind of don't know if we should release the people who've been in here longer now.
Yeah, what if one of those guys is a real people eater and we let a people eater out and he eats people? That's on us.
Yeah, because if they were in there long enough to be put in by the Earth Kingdom, then like they're probably the real deal.
Good point.
Or they're Fire Nation people, and I don't want that either.
Right. Right. Okay. I have been swayed.
You guys are saying this stuff while you're in the cell block now. You've been let in. He expects you to feed these people. So
no, we're doing the job.
Yeah. I'm just making sure it's clear that if you didn't at this point, it'd be very suspicious.
Yes.
But yeah, so you guys.
I just love that we're having this like. You hand me that tray, we're having... No, but we need to let out the bad people. Like, we're just talking about the prisoners while doing the work in front of the prisoners.
I want to line up down one of the cell blocks and make, like, 2 side-by-side waves, pick up the trays, and then just slap them down. So all the trays just line up in front of the doors they're supposed to line up in front of.
That's going to be a little bit of skills and training here, buddy. Where
are you getting the water from?
But... Ew.
The pee.
Where are you getting the water from?
There is water in here.
It's pretty wet in here. Yeah.
From where? From where?
It might be their turlet. It might be their turlet
Yeah.
water. It might be their pail water.
I think you're
'Cause I
pulling
don't
everyone's
carry
turlet water out of their
It could be turlet
cells,
water.
under their doors.
Shh.
Onto the
Like-
food that we
pretty
expect
gross.
them to
It's pretty
eat.
gross. Go ahead and roll
It's
with
pretty gross.
skills and training to not ruin everybody's food.
Oh
There's
my
your
God.
distraction, y'all.
It's a hit.
It's a hit.
There you go.
Damn it.
Yeah, I got a hit.
So
I got a hit.
there's either a complication
gross.
that leads to an unexpected situation, or you mark a fatigue. The consequences are going to be this is not the most covert thing you could have done, and like maybe a guard might notice. Or you can mark a fatigue.
Nah, I'll let a guard might notice.
Okay. The hell? What the hell was that? Oh, what's that smell?
Yeah.
Hey, what are you guys doing? You already fed
Food
all these
service?
prisoners? He's gonna walk.
We didn't divvy up who's his buddy.
He's gonna walk over to you. You're just a kid.
Yes.
Who is with Duckweed?
Yeah, who's with this
We
guy?
decided to go in pairs.
Where's your supervisor? Why is there sewer water all over the floor? What did you do? He's like really mad. He doesn't know what's going on, and his confusion's making him angry.
This is not the first time today that someone's told me I smell like sewer water, if that makes you feel any better, sir.
It doesn't. It reeks in here. Why are you touching the food?
I get that a lot, and they don't care who touches the food. It's for the prisoners.
How do you want to get out of this, Duckweed?
I'm hoping that where's your supervisor? I'm kind of hoping one of my teammates comes to my rescue.
Yes, one of you guys can show up if you want. He did yell for the
Who's
supervisor.
there with him?
All of you are in
That's
the
the question.
area, but it's,
I thought we split up.
you're in the same wing.
We were on. Yeah, I thought we were on like opposite sides of the
Yeah.
hallway.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
But you're still in the same hallway.
Yeah.
So you can totally see and
I
hear
come
all this
over.
happen. Yeah, he's not
I
far.
come over and I go, little brother, I'm so sorry, sir. He hasn't taken his medication.
He needs to
today."
take a bath. He stinks.
I spilled
Well-
toilets everywhere.
I don't know if you know this, sir, but we're kind of under occupation. It's a little hard to have a luxury like a bath.
Just go hop in the
You have to have
ocean.
children.
How do you want to handle this?
I want to intimidate.
Okay, intimidate him.
I'm gonna try. I don't
Roll
think
with
I'm gonna-
passion.
Full hit.
Full hit,
Oh,
all right.
baby.
Oh
Basically,
yeah, you're
I'm
on
just
one.
Like, I go into this like.
So you get a
political
pick.
diatribe.
What happens here? He runs to escape or gets back up. They back down but they keep watch. They give in with a few stipulations, or they attack you, but off balance. So you got to choose.
I'm gonna. Well, okay. So this is the one that they can't choose, right?
Yeah, you get to choose because you rolled a full hit.
Oh, I get to choose.
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm gonna say that they give in with a few stipulations.
Okay.
Because basically, I'm just laying into this guy of like, how can you call yourself a real man when there's a child who has been forced to work because of your people putting us down, taking away all of our rights?
Okay,
Then
lady.
it's just like,
Jeez, I wasn't expecting a lecture
Lady?
here.
lady, do I look old enough to be
Ah,
a lady?
you're
How dare you?
you're one of those.
How dare you?
He's gonna keep digging himself deeper. All right,
Yeah.
look, I'm sorry. All right, just see what you can
You know
do
what?
about your stinky
You know
brother.
what? Sorry isn't good enough. I want to see action, not words. And I just turn and I walk away, and I'm like flinging the food on the trays because I'm like legitimately angry about this whole like war. And I'm just like, that was actually really cool with the sewer water.
Hey, kid, catch. He's gonna toss you something.
Me?
No, he's gonna toss Duckweed something.
Oh, I caught it. What is it?
It's just loose pea. No, I'm just kidding. It's a bar soap.
Hell yeah. Oh, I drop it disgusted. Like it, ugh! Like as soon as it hits my hand.
It burned.
Come on, man. Whatever. I don't care anymore. And he's gonna leave.
Ugh.
And then I turn to Duckweed and I'm like, actually,
You guys are rolling really well tonight. It's funny.
if you kind of put some soap on the bottom of your feet, lather it up, you can skate across a very minimal amount of water.
You know, what's really cool about that is with just this thin amount of sewer water in here, I could probably just skimboard with my bare feet.
But think of how much faster you would go if there was a little bit of soap on there. It's science.
Maybe we should all take our shoes off and skimboard across the sewer water.
Yeah, not half.
Are you trying to do that thing, Gary? You trying to do that thing?
No,
Is
I'm
there-
not trying to do the
okay.
thing.
I was seeing if you were trying to get the.
No, I'm not using I'm not using moment of balance or trying to make them do a bad idea. No, this whole thing is bad ideas. We're already trespassing. We're already lying. We're already insulting powerful people. This whole mission strikes every single one of my convince your allies to do bad ideas with you.
Hell yeah!
So I haven't had to convince anyone to do anything. We're on point.
Excellent.
If anything, I felt like, have you met our chaos cannon, Duckweed?
You've learned how to wield the power of chaos, yeah. But yeah, so you guys finish feeding this cell block pretty quickly with Duckweed's sewage solution. There's lots of prisoners in here. Some of them look like they've been here a while. They look like they're all different kinds of people. Tall, short, old, young. You could tell some of them are from the Fire Nation. Some of them are Earth Kingdom people. You see some waterbenders in here. But yeah, they're kept in like special. They're all kept in different kinds of cells, but it's mostly okay. Yeah, you guys are done in the cell block. The guard is like, "Oh, you guys done already? That was fast." He'll open the gate for you.
Did we make it past new arrivals?
So that's in a central part near the front. So you'll have to, like, it's on your way back to the kitchens. You would just veer to the right.
Okay. So when he answers that, or asks us that question, how much food do we have left? Would you say?
You have, yeah, you can have more food just for simplicity's sake, enough to feed more people, yeah. Because the new arrivals place doesn't have a lot of people in it.
Yeah, like, he says, like, you guys almost done. I'm like, yeah, we just gotta hit up our team is in the east block, and we just gotta hit the centrals, the spot in the middle.
Oh, okay. Yeah, hey, let him into new admissions. This is still the same guy that you tricked earlier and got the really good roll with, so.
Love him.
Yeah, he's just kind of, we're just gonna let that success roll over. But yeah, you guys will walk. You'll veer to the right. Someone will open the gate.
And I mentioned over to Duckweed, said we're gonna pass the kitchens where the guard food is.
Yo, I could eat some guard food. Let's take a break. Let's make a break and go in there and eat guard food.
Why don't we
I'm gonna
do
let
the
Duckweed take care of that.
Okay, out of character, now I'm envisioning guard food kind of like Bachelor Chow from Futurama.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's just a big bag that makes its own gravy. Yeah. It's gross.
Bachelor Chow.
Cool.
Yeah, you guys will walk in and you'll see the guard barracks area where they keep their food. Duckweed, you want to try and sneak in there?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I'm gonna walk right in. Sneaky walk. I'm gonna walk right in.
You're just gonna walk in?
Yeah, I'm gonna walk right in.
Okay.
It's like an old-timey saloon and everything just goes silent.
See, that's like in real life. I just do that. I just walk into places like I'm supposed to be there, and it usually works out. You guys would be surprised.
This is gonna be a push your luck roll.
I like that. That's my whole life is pushing my luck. This checks out. I got a 7, which is a hit.
That's a hit. On a hit, you do it, but it costs you to scrape by. And then I tell you what it costs you. So yeah, you can walk right in, and you see the food there. It's there. There's like,
I'm gonna help myself.
there's some smoked meats, smoked fish, good rice that's not moldy, that kind of thing. Pretty good food.
Yeah, I help myself. I get into it.
Yeah, you'll help yourself. What's it gonna cost you though? I'll figure it out while you guys are doing what you're doing. All right, the rest of you are allowed in to the central booking area. Essentially, they'll open up the cage. You'll go in. There's a big central cage with lots of people in it.
Did anyone happen to notice which one of these was Ford's cell?
They're all in one big cell.
All the people are in one big cell.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like a holding area.
Yeah, until they get proper
okay, then
cells.
I look at Ulami and I was like, letting all the people out at once is gonna be easy.
Yeah, I think so. Okay. What type of door is this?
It is typical cell bar door with a keyhole.
So, typical hinges and that sort of thing?
Yeah,
We have a key.
We do have a key.
you have a key. You're not sure if it'll work for the door, but it might. It might not.
Bigger clue.
Quinn's going to kind of move over the door and just, kind of stands in front of the lock and, but with his hands behind
Letty
his back.
assesses the situation before we get going.
Yeah, roll! Roll!
No.
Everything seems perfectly fine.
Yeah, Letty does not stop anyone from doing what they want.
Nothing bad happens.
He's like, this is working out so well. Everyone's right here.
Oh, great.
All right, Barry Quinn,
And we're totally alone right now.
do you attempt to use the key on the door?
You know what? Yeah. Which is just to check if it works. If it does work, Barry Quinn's just gonna relock it. Just wants to hear that click sound, and lock it back.
You hear a click sound.
Okay, Barry Quinn's gonna lock it again. So just know that it works.
Yeah. It works. Oh.
Yeah.
I'm backed up.
Didn't open it or anything. Just if it clicks, knows it works. Lock it again. Walk back to the group.
Oh,
So
okay.
now we're gonna have to knock heads, right?
Got it. I see what's happening.
Yeah. I just want to make
The
sure.
first album that was given to me was Joe Diffie's Third Rock from the Sun. It's a country album. He's not really a big artist, but
One of the first ones
know,
that
it
was
was my
given to
jam.
me was maybe the Dr. Demento 2 CD mix, where I was
Nice.
introduced to Weird Al and all of that.
Classic. The
My-
first
my
one that was
first-
given to me was Phantom of the Opera with Michael Crawford.
Oh, shiz.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
culture.
it's good stuff.
I think the first one given to me was some kind of steampunk album.
Ooh.
They had those back
But I will
then?
say also my
Steampunk.
first was it a comedy parody music album was not Weird Al. It was actually The Great Luke Ski.
Don't know.
Wow.
I don't know what that is.
I don't know who
Nope.
that is. I'm so sorry.
I don't know.
I wish I
who that
did.
is, and I'm shocked that it wasn't Weird Al. Because he seems like.
But anyway, let's get back to the game.
Back to
Yes.
the game. All right, you guys are here. You're feeding these people. You have a key. There are several guards in this area. They're not standing by the cell. They're in a little like guard area nearby.
Do we see Ford?
Yeah, you see Ford in there.
All right. Larry Quinn's going to kind of
You see Ford, and there's 5 other people in the cell.
Larry Quinn's going to be kind of nonchalantly kind of move over the Ford. Not going to make any eye contact. Kind of just stand next to him, but kind of whispers, kind of to the side of his mouth. Hey Ford, don't look at me, but we're here.
Oh shit! You gotta get me out of here, man. They're gonna execute me for treason.
Don't worry, we'll get you out of here. But you're gonna have to help us.
Yeah, deal. Just get me out of here.
All right. First things first. There's some guards here. We're gonna have to probably cause a distraction. I mean, we have our own little chaos cannon there, but this one's gonna be more of a.
I don't think he's in the room with us.
He's not. He's eating food in the
Okay,
guard.
never mind. And we're gonna need you to kind of help cause a distraction. Do you think you can convince some of your friends to start a fight and get the attention of the guards?
Yeah, there's one of the prisoners is listening. He's gonna put his back to you. Yeah, I'll start a fight, but you're gonna owe me.
Deal, but you're not allowed to hit me or the kids.
I'll see what I can do. He's gonna punch Ford in the face immediately.
I was about to say, I was like,
Wait!
Guy.
Either.
Get up! Get up, old man! The guards are gonna rush towards the gate.
You know what? As soon as all the guards can get there, we pause the game really quick, out of character. Did we create a plan, or are we just flying by the seat of our pants?
We're winging
You're
it,
totally
bro.
flying by the seat of your pants.
Winging
Like,
it.
It is getting wung right now.
Does anybody mind if I take point on this, or do we
Go
want to
for it.
discuss this?
It's a little late to ask that. Wing it.
I just want to know why the guards need to be involved. Like, we don't need to trick the guards into opening the cage to stop the fight.
No. We need
But it's
the
done.
guards to. We need to knock the guards out.
Oh, so you're just trying to get the guards back to you.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Great. Take it. Take the lead, man.
Step away from the cell. Workers, whatever, lunch people, step back. And they'll like wait for you
Food
to
service.
Yeah, food service. Step back.
Steps back. Cisco.
Yeah. Umami
Get back.
steps back.
One of them is holding a spear, the other one is like holding fire.
Whoa! Did not anticipate that.
All right. Well, I'm going to use Beggar Quinn's one of Beggar Quinn's abilities. Since they start with 4 other master techniques, I think I already reveal I think 1 or 2 of them. So I'm going to reveal another one now.
Okay.
I want to reveal Rock Column. It's a advance and attack ability,
Ooh.
which allows me to pin a foe with a column of earth. I can inflict the impaired on a single combatant. If they're already impaired, inflict trapped, and if they're already trapped, inflict doom. I was wondering if I can do more of a mass one where kind of want to sandwich. I'm trying to get all the guards together to sandwich them all together into one rock column.
There's only 2 of them here. They are near each other. If you mark a fatigue, you can do it.
All right, I'll mark a fatigue.
And you're going to impart impaired?
Let me see. Double check. Yes.
Okay.
Do I have to roll anything?
You get
Advance and attack.
you get to choose. Do you want them to mark a fatigue or take -2 to all physical actions?
If I can, I want to knock them out, basically.
Okay, we're gonna have you do. Well, it's gonna take more than 1 hit to knock them out, but
Okay.
not much more than 1 hit necessarily. You're gonna be striking. You're gonna roll with passion. Yeah, go ahead and roll with passion.
Okay. Well, I was wondering, could I rely on your skills and training?
It's an attack, so it's attacks are passion.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because we're using the
Oh,
combat rules now.
Okay. I thought it was focus is attack.
No, focus is defend and maneuver.
Oh, gotcha. Okay, cool. Oh,
That's
I got
a hit. So you strike a foe in reach, forcing them to mark 2 fatigue, mark a condition, or shift their balance away. Their choice. Let's see. So you get to, on an 8, you can use 1 basic or master technique. So is that a basic or master technique?
It's a master technique.
Yes. So you can use that ability. If you mark a fatigue, I'll let you make it hit both of them.
Okay, I already marked a fatigue. Do I have to mark another fatigue?
No.
Okay.
No. You can mark an additional fatigue because you rolled strike to make them mark extra fatigue if you want to.
All right, well, if I mark another fatigue, would that knock him out?
Maybe. Let me check the NPCs. These little jerks. Their little NPC healths. If it doesn't, it will get them pretty damn close. Sorry. I don't know where these stupid things are. Where are your stupid things? Oh, sample. Here we go. Palace. Alright. Fatigue. Okay. Not quite knocked out, but they'll be close.
Okay, you know what? I will mark another fatigue on that, and then I am going to probably be ready to defend and maneuver then.
Alrighty. The rest of you kind of get the drop on them if anyone else wants to hit these guys. I'm just going to let you guys have a free round of combat where they don't get to do shit.
I have a question.
Yeah.
I have a move called This Was a Victory.
Mm-hmm.
And I can reveal that I have sabotaged a building, device, or vehicle right as it becomes relevant.
Yeah.
I was wondering if while we were traveling to the thing, if I could have modified the carts that bits of it could come out to become cudgels or like weapons. And that one of the carts I actually filled with tubes of water for duckweed to do water bending.
That's fair.
I assume that like they would have checked the food, you know, or like done.
Yeah, if you want to make a
something.
spy card on the fly, go ahead and roll with rely on skills and training. We'll do it like retroactively.
So actually, this move is I roll with passion.
Oh, roll with passion then.
And then if it happens, it creates an opportunity for us. So basically, like, we can get weapons.
Yeah.
And, like, things that can help us.
I'm okay with that. Yeah, go ahead and roll with the passion. This is going to be, maneuver.
Full hit.
Full hit. Okay, so that happens for sure. On a full hit,
Wow.
on a full hit, you get to choose from a list. You mark a fatigue to use a learned technique. You use a practice technique or 2 different basic or mastered techniques.
Okay.
So this, I believe, is what kind of technique is this attack?
So that was just a regular move.
Oh, that's just regular move. Okay.
Yeah, that was just like a regular move.
It's one of your special moves.
Yeah.
Your playbook.
It's a
That's why I
playbook
was
move.
like,
Okay, yeah, you can do
Can
that.
I do it? Okay. And I marked a fatigue for doing that.
Cool.
But yeah, basically, I would like the opportunity that it creates is that we all have the weapons we need to be the most successful should a combat erupt, which it has.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
Absolutely.
So like I have kind of like a whip sword sort of, or like a chain whip sort of thing. And then like I said, duckweed, you now have like 2 vials of water that you can like
Hell yeah. Appreciate
because
that.
I wasn't anticipating toilet water. And I don't want that type of stuff being flung around. Let's be real. Very.
Fair enough. That's a pretty crappy situation.
Yeah. And Letty, I think I just kind of made like like what are they called? Are they like it's not is it
Tonfas, yeah. Like a
Yeah,
baton, like a
so-
police baton, that's a tonfa, yeah.
Yeah, so basically for you, so it's not like a bladed weapon, but like, and I know you probably don't want to like fight, but JIC, you have that. And Bigger Cone, you also have a set of those too that you can use if you need.
A pillar of earth erupts from the ground, knocks these 2 guards in the air. They both kind of like, they don't like it. Ulami, Cho, or anyone who wants to attack them can do so now. You have 1 free round. I'll say that you set the card up beforehand, obviously, so.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
Just to knock them out is the idea.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, honestly, I think.
Or murder them.
Okay, I'll save that move. Exactly.
I mean,
What?
we don't necessarily. We the nice guard.
They're up
is
in the
not here.
air.
They get knocked
I'm
in
gonna-
the air, yeah, at one point. So
Yeah,
you could
I'm
capitalize.
gonna do a spiral flare kick because that's a move I've mastered,
Hell yeah.
and it works for 2 individual foes.
So you want to do an attack here.
An attack, yeah.
So you're going to roll with passion. Do you want to strike, pressure, or smash? It seems like you want to strike.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so go ahead and roll with passion.
Yeah, I wouldn't call it smash or pressure. Okay, I'm gonna use the dice for this.
Go for it, man. You paid for
God
it.
damn it. With passion, shit, man, I suck. 5. It's a miss.
5 is a miss. Well, you can always shift your balance, and you also have a boon from earlier to add +1. So if you shift your balance and use your boon, you can hit. But that's a lot of resources. It depends.
It's not worth doing now. Like, it's not like we're in real trouble.
Not yet. Not until they scream.
So I'd like to imagine, like, Letty's feeling the moment of, like, okay, we need, like, and Beggar, we need to knock these guys out. And Letty's like, yeah, I totally get it. And so, like, Letty sets him out for a strike, but then the column brings their head up, and Letty's like, wait a minute! And just completely misses. They got higher!
It's like I wasn't ready.
Yeah, you moved them!
Ulami, it's just you now.
Okay, so I guess I strike the nearest dude next to me, or try and like wrap him up in the chain.
Yeah, go ahead and roll Strike Passion. Let's see what happens here.
So it's passion.
Oh, you got a full hit there, if that's the roll. Yep. 10. So, yeah, you can use...
No. That full hit was the earlier one.
Oh, was it? Okay.
Yeah.
Sorry.
No, you're good.
Roll 20 is being really...
It's okay, my Discord's being weird.
This is why I use analog stuff, guys.
It's a full hit anyways. Alright, so on a full hit, you get to choose from the list Mark of Fatigue to use a learned technique, or use a practice technique, or you get to use 2 different basic or mastered techniques.
Okay. So these are like our special things?
Yeah, those are like your combat techniques.
Okay.
You should have used roll 20, lady.
I should have used roll 20. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so like my mastered moves are not that great for this situation. So
And you also successfully strike, which means you force them to mark 2 fatigue, mark a condition, or shift their balance, which I get to choose, I guess.
okay.
So they'll...
I mean, what I could do is... Ooh, can I do my collect material move? And the material I'd like to collect are their keys.
I'll allow it.
So basically, like, I wrap him up. I'll be like, I'll take that and take their keys. So I have 3 gears and I'm now prepared.
And you get to do 1 more.
We know it works.
What? Oh, yeah. No,
We
but I mean,
have a
like,
key already.
For other stuff. Like,
Okay.
We don't know.
But also now
we already got
they
into
don't
the
have
kitchens.
keys.
What else is there?
What?
Also now
Bro,
they
so
don't
we already
have
got
keys.
it.
Yeah.
Exactly, and they don't have. We should lock them in that empty cell. Okay.
We could. We're gonna empty this cell.
Yeah. Put them in
Yeah.
there.
Yeah, these are the...
We already have the key for this one.
Yeah, but now they don't have the key.
Letty.
Oh,
To get themselves out.
Yeah.
Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah, there you go.
and so then
Good
I
plan,
can
Ulami.
just do a basic one.
Yeah, you can do basic or mastered.
Okay, so can I seize a position that? Well, that's a defend a maneuver, right? So-
yeah.
I move
Yes.
to a new location. I disengage with a foe.
You can
overcome-
smash to mark of fatigue to destroy or destabilize something in the environment, possibly inflicting or overcoming fictionally appropriate positive or negative status.
Yeah, let's do that.
Okay.
Okay, let's smash. What I'd like to do is, just because it amuses me to annoy Kevin about this, I'm gonna.
Yes.
He's wrapped up in my chain whip, so I'm going to smash him into the door, hoping that it gets like all mangled or he gets mangled.
Yeah, you'll throw this guy into the door, his head will get stuck, and he'll be unconscious.
Perfect. That's great.
Oh, the other one's still awake. Duckweed, you're eating all this food. You hear some commotion coming from down the hallway. And then there's a guard who, this is the scrape that you're going to run into. He's going to be like, hey, what are you doing eating our food, you little brat? It'll be the guard from earlier that said you stink.
Seems like you figured out exactly what I'm doing.
Why, you little... And he's going to come over there.
I think I have something for making fun of dangerous people. Yeah, is that the best you got? If you go to provoke an NPC into foolhardy action, say what you want them to do, roll with passion on a 10+, they do it on a 7 to 9, choose 1 instead.
What do you want?
On a miss, they are provoked to take harsh action. So he's chasing me, so I want to do the old run around the table, the old duck under the table, and I want him to trip over all this and everything falls on top of him and I get right out of here.
Okay, roll with passion.
Passion. Everything I do is passionate, bro. Full
Oh, yeah. I see no reason why this can't work. He'll chase you, and he'll get caught up. He'll fall through the table. The filing cabinet will fall on him. Oh!
Yo, that was
And
a
then I'm
natural.
gonna-
Like,
Boom, boom.
you rolled natural 12.
Yeah, that's a crit.
That's dope.
That's the max roll, buddy.
Yeah, crit hit.
Then
yes.
I'm gonna take the tablecloth, has the food, and like pull it over my shoulder and run out with all this food.
Yes.
You'll get to the bars. You'll see your friends in there beating up guards.
Oh man, I always miss the good stuff, and like there's like snacks falling off of my back.
There's one guard still awake. The door is locked still to the cell. Also, you guys are within another greater cell. Before you guys manage to escape, though, it does seem like that's an appropriate place to call it for this week. So let's go ahead and do our questions. Gotta save time for the questions, dog.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like in the middle of a prison break's a good stopping point. It'll make our final episode next time start off with a bang.
Very exciting.
Yeah. God, I hope level up.
How did we decide that we were gonna do moves from another playbook? Just put them in like the notes or something?
Yeah, that's probably what you should do.
Okay.
I haven't really messed with the character sheets for this game in Roll20 because I haven't had a need to, but
I just took screenshots and I have a folder for my character.
Is that a thing only I can do because I'm a foundling? Like, there's a button. So for me, on combat techniques, is that what you're referring to as far as moves go? At the bottom of your central list, there's a plus side opposite the gear symbol.
no.
Oh,
And so that should bring up all the categories with all of the moves listed underneath.
Oh.
That's sick.
For technique moves.
Okay.
For technique moves.
Cool. Okay.
Hey,
Yeah.
Duckweed, did you learn something challenging or exciting or complicated about the world today?
I don't think so.
Okay, that's fine. Ulami Cho, what about you? Did you learn something exciting or complicated about the world?
No.
Letty!
Oh man, I really want to say yes, but I can't think of an example.
If you could think of a reason, you get to say yes! That's what I love about the questions.
I learned that they don't care about your age at bars. It's not complicated.
I said anything,
And then we
but
just went straight into this next mission. Like, what Lenny learned
what?
is not exciting or complicated because he learned, like, oh, this is actually a lot easier than expected.
I
Like,
think
people are just,
everybody, though-
because...
Yeah, I think everybody
Well,
though learned that about the situation of the war, that even kids are basically enlisted with jobs at this point.
Yeah, that's what he learned. Is
Child
that
labor?
There's no
Yeah, child labor.
age differentiation anymore. Like back in the Fire Nation, at his temple, at his home, at his school, he was treated like a child. But now that he's out in the real world, he's like nobody gives a
childhood's
shit.
over.
Like,
That's something
if you're old
complicated.
enough to carry a spear, you're in the
I think everybody
army.
can mark that they learned that. I think
Good
everybody can mark
enough.
that-
You can mark it if you want
Okay.
to.
I'm I'm not marking.
I'm gonna take. I'm gonna take it because for
warrior, like 3 sessions
Yeah,
ago, I
it's-
realized I'm a child
fair.
soldier.
like
Yeah.
Letty didn't realize like, oh, that like everybody's in on this, like that that children are, there's child soldiers, child workers, children with drinking problems. Like, wow.
Yeah. War-torn society, man. Gary, did Duckweed learn stop a dangerous threat or solve a community problem?
Yes.
That's fair. At least even in the last 5 minutes, you tricked that guard
Yeah.
into knocking himself out.
We've been avoiding dangerous threats this entire time, and we've also stopped any combat encounters just by playing smart and playing safe through here.
Man,
So,
you
yeah, I
guys,
think we
you guys
definitely-
rolled shit hot all night. It was all tens
we
and
did.
up. It was ridiculous.
Except
Okay.
For poor Kevin.
Except for poor Kevin. Ulami, did you stop a dangerous threat or solve a community problem?
I mean,
I feel like you
No.
probably. I feel like you did because you. Well,
I-
twice you flirted with that guy and got
Yeah.
access to the building. That's a community
Yes,
problem.
our
You know?
Community problem.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, I did.
I feel like we prevented problems more than we stopped them.
That counts.
Yeah.
I
I
did
feel.
too. I think that counts.
Yeah, I think that counts.
And especially in tabletop role playing.
yeah.
Yeah,
I'm back.
no, there was a
Except
lot
now-
of that.
One more time. For the...
And we didn't just like avoid combats. We rolled dice to avoid combats, which is basically the same thing as having a combat.
Yeah, you guys. Yeah, you guys are rewarded for that kind of creativity, not punished. So yeah, I would say you definitely solved a lot of problems. What about you, Letty? Did you solve a problem?
I mean, yeah, because I got all the information out of the guard.
Yeah.
True.
The head
Sure.
guard said that we didn't have to like rough and tumble our way through the ranks and
Yeah.
you know,
And this-
fight our way into where we wanted to be.
This question I'll ask the three of you all at once because it's pretty simple. Did you guide a companion towards balance or end at your center?
I think
Yes.
I didn't shift at all, so I ended at my
I
center.
didn't shift.
Okay,
Yeah.
so Duckweed ended at his center. The other two did not. All right, now all of your playbook questions, then Beggar Quinn's special questions.
Did you get a friend to join in or approve of one of your bad habits? Yes. Just for reference, my bad habits are vandalism, sabotage, trespassing, daredevil stunts, and charming insults of dangerous people. I think I did all of those except for
literally-
daredevil stunts.
Yeah, I was like, I literally said, "Let's unleash duckweed, not dickweed." Sorry.
Let's unleash
we're-
Dickweed!
Like vandalism and sabotage, that we're doing that. Trespassing, we're doing that. Charming insults of dangerous people, I did it over and over on purpose this time,
Yeah.
just to really fucking drive it home. So yeah, we're doing the thing.
For sure.
Did I resolve an issue or conflict relying on something other than my trainings? I mean, again, if we're using the preventive thing as resolving an issue, which
Yeah.
I mean it was because we
If you prevent an issue, you
needed to know-
resolved it. Yeah.
yeah, like I got information about like I think I was part of getting information about like infiltrating Cisco and how to go about doing that. And then when we were in the car, I was talking to those guards, but then I know I did it with the guard that
Yeah.
Duckweed tricked, but I was
Yes.
like, I'm gonna capitalize on this. Like,
Yeah, that was some good old teamwork.
yeah.
Yeah, mark that one.
One. Yay! I grew, and I guess I'll unlock my moment of balance so that next episode will be a banger.
Yeah.
Yeah. Nice. Mine is, did you seek support or guidance from others? Yes, when I maliciously flirted with that guy to be like, oh my god, how do you do names?
That's fair.
Just don't know. So,
I can't
Support
even
you didn't need,
imagine
I love
it. That's pretty funny.
like, oh, why are there so many letters? Ugh.
Oh my god, these Earth Kingdom names are just so long.
They're
That
so
was the one that got
ridiculous.
me.
That was funny. Yeah, they're so long. Oh my god. And then Beggar Quinn, your questions.
Mine was, let's see here. Should we start with let's see here. You do not earn growth when a PC embraces your guidance and comfort. You may shift experience to declare them protege. Write their name and one of their principles below. When that PC shifts their center towards that principle, clear their name and take an advancement. You may then add them to your list again the same way. I've already have kind of added everybody in our group as protege, but I have not been able to, at least in this session, to shift their center towards a principal.
How many advancements have you had total during this game?
Oh God, I think other than this session, I think at least one every session.
Oh no, I mean like how many times have you leveled up?
Oh, couple times. I leveled up a couple times.
Okay. What about the rest of you guys? You guys have leveled up like,
4.
4.
Yeah.
Beggar Quinn, if you have not leveled up to at least level 3 by now, go ahead and do so.
All right.
Just to make sure.
I have leveled up at least level 3.
Okay. So you're not that far behind, which is good.
Yeah.
Good. Alrighty, guys. That is Avatar Legends from Magpie Games. This is episode 9. Next time will be our finale, episode 10, hopefully in 2 weeks. I really want everyone there, so that'd be great. But yeah, I've had such a blast playing with you all, so I'm very happy to know you and to play this game with you guys. So, hey, thanks everyone for watching. Thanks for being a part of our Avatar world. I have been the board game guru and game master extraordinaire, Jahananan.
It's me, Casualty CDG, co-host of Fresh Out the Box and Fresh Out the Podcast. I want to echo what Jahan said. Thank you guys for your time. Thank you for letting us meet you and spend time with you and play with you. It's been awesome. I'll never forget the time that we played Avatar: The Last Airbender ttrpg, and I'll never forget you guys and our characters. This has been awesome. Thank you so much for your time. Thank you for everybody who came and booned and doomed and followed and liked us. We appreciate every single one of you, and you're awesome. Thank you so much.
I just realized I didn't use Vampire Bites Boon, and I had the chance.
It's okay.
Lesson
they don't
learned.
Roll over, do they?
No.
Maybe they can.
Well, I mean, he paid for it. I don't want to put it to waste.
They'll roll over. You could use them next time.
Yay!
Yeah, because next episode's going to be amazing, guys. We're going to go out on a bang. I will be doing it from Florida. Hopefully my internet connection will work out. I definitely want to be there. But everyone's talking like it's our last episode already. So thank you guys so much for having me and letting me explore this weird character with this weird playbook and this weird game that I'm very unfamiliar with, but I'm kind of growing to understand and love. If you guys want to follow me on Instagram, you can at Kevin Allen Graham. You can find me there and links to the party, to Designing Empires, and hopefully very soon Justin Zogry's latest film, Ouija Bro, that was a hit at the festival circuit last year. And you want to talk about interacting with a board game? That's a fun film. It's weird. It's different.
Right. Hi everyone, I'm Mei-Ling, and thank you so much for this opportunity to play Avatar all together. It's been a lot of fun. I absolutely love this world, and this has just been a great game to be a part of, and we're going to make sure that our last episode is going to be amazing, with lots of explosions. Lots. Because maybe I rigged another one of those carts. Or maybe all the meals with explosives. You never know.
Laxatives.
Oh, no. Not that type of explosion. If you want to find me on the socials, you can follow me on TikTok at MLKitty1875. I mostly lurk and repost cat videos. But I'm also one of the co-hosts of the Ace of Geeks podcast, where 4 best friends kind of talk about a piece of media that they consumed that week and make them fight to the death. It's quite fun. We also have a Star Wars improv show and called Yavin Radio, and an actual play called Edge of Reality, and we're soon to start our 3rd season of that. So check us out at theaceofgeeks.net. Mr. Kapow, go for it.
Once again, I am super happy that I'm part of this friend group that we're playing this awesome game. Honestly, this game has kind of deepened my love for Avatar even more, if you could believe it or not. Super hyped for our last game. I'm really hoping we get a full house. And yeah. Once again, I am Michael Pow, aka Mr. Kapow. That's MrKapao. And you can find me all over the internet, also on my Facebook page, which is facebook.com/Michael Powell does stuff, because I do a lot of stuff, like my YouTube channel, Fantastic Tales of Adventure. My current stream schedule right now is every other Tuesdays. I'm on the New Age Geeks channel for Spell Shots, which is a D&D actual play series at 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. And then every Thursday on the Toyzilla Network channel for Toyzilla Live, where we talk about toys and collectibles at 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. And then back here in 2 weeks for our final Avatar Legends game at 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Also, I have some cool projects coming down the line. One of them is going to be dropping. It's going to be a new video series on my YouTube channel. That's going to be dropping near the end of June, early July. I'm working really hard on it. Can't wait to share with you all. And then also have going to be on a charity D&D stream in a couple weeks. So I'll give you some more info. I think I'm going to find out more about it by this weekend. So keep your eye on my socials. So.
Hell yes. Thanks everyone for watching. Stay fresh.